GameStop launched its NFT marketplace and made 45,000 in its first day. Now, I want to play the right? But I'm not going to play it just yet. You know why? Because that's not the worst part. No, it's not. The worst part is the fact that they were celebrating this days after they laid off a shit ton of employees. Shout out all my GameStop employees out there. Shout y'all out. I feel for y'all. GameStop became a meme stock. People were like, oh my goodness, they sold off a bunch of it. I'm sure made tons of money. Who knows? But you employees at GameStop, I got to talk to y'all. Thank you guys. Because every time I walk in a GameStop now, you know what I think? I think, man, you guys get treated like crap. You guys, I've never walked into a GameStop where the employees were so full of life. Well, I did probably years ago. But there are employees who are making, like, you can make more at a Chick-fil-A, for instance. I can go to Chick-fil-A. I can make way more than I can make at GameStop, right? I can work at Best Buy and make more than I make at GameStop. I can work at Foot Locker. I can make more than I make at GameStop. GameStop has specific things in place to where that cost does not go up. Now, they might try to throw in little incentives. Hey, if you start, we'll give you a sign-on bonus. Hey, come on for that sign-on bonus. Yeah, and they're going to work you to death, and you're not getting paid much. So that sign-on bonus is actually a little money up front because in the end, you're going to suffer. And if you don't believe me, just take a look at the segment we did when employees walked the hell out. They left the whole store closed, and they gave recommendations on where you should spend your money. I'm sorry. GameStop, you failed your employees. So now let's talk about your NFT. Beautiful. That's what I want to do, right? I actually spoke before, guys, about getting into NFTs. A lot of people mentioned it. I should do, certain little songs and things and make them to NFTs. Never did it. Glad I didn't, right? Sometimes you don't do certain things until you feel the timing's right. And that's why. Timing was never right. It was a bubble. It crashed. And now it's NFTs and digital currency is tanking. But believe it or not, I do think there's a place for digital currency. I do see it as the future. I don't want to be one of those guys that's saying digital currency is like the end of it. No, I do think digital currency will be the future. I just think that people invested too fast without knowing what the technology really holds and what it does. It's kind of just like a bubble. Hey, put your money in. I'm hoping to reap a reward. And that's what a lot of people were doing versus the technology side and the long-term effects and benefits. Okay? Because there are some benefits. There are some bad sides to it. Nobody ever considered that. GameStop somehow in the middle of all their crap, all the stores just turning out to be doo-doo. People leaving. You can't even get certain things. I remember going to GameStop and there was, hey, the Intellivision Amigos in our warehouses right now. Please don't take your pre-order because we're going to ship it to you soon. There wasn't no damn. Tommy ain't even say it was. Tommy lying. We can't even trust him. There wasn't none in no warehouses. You can't even show me a working product. How am I gonna believe you got some in the warehouses and you had GameStop employees trying to convince me to not pull my money? So there we go. There we go. We back on. Are we back on? Are we back on? All right, bingo. Are we good? Are we good? We on? Stream crashed again. Yo, that's I know what time it is. I know what time it is. That mean it's telling me like, yo, you need to get your ass up out. I'm telling you, you ruining it, bro. You ruining it. You talking about games, you talking about that, you better stop. But I'm gonna say this. NFTs is something that I do think has a place. It does have a place. I do believe in virtual real estate. I do think that's a real thing because if there is a system there and it's being maintained and there is something that's being, received out the system from consumers, and now you can actually have, like, I don't see why you can't own a town in a video game. Now, everybody who comes into the town, they're in your town. Why not? Now we're playing highest bidder of virtual economy. And I do think we'll come to that point. You'll be playing Call of Duty and there'll be top servers that are paid servers that these people pay to manage or people pay to keep going. And there'll be other dudes and they pay a fee to the developers. And there's ways where money can be made all around. And there can be NFTs involved in it. I ain't got no problem with that. But GameStop, you're going to die. You're going to die very slow because you're not adapting. First of all, the resale market is tanking because now a lot of people are moving digital. You should know this already because it's been happening in front of everybody for how long? I'm a guy that loves my physical titles. I bought another physical title, right? But Call of Duty, I bought digital for the first time this year. You know why? Because I sat to myself and I said, do I feel like going up to GameStop to grab a box? Because when I put it in the system, I'm going to have to download part of it anyway. And I thought about it. Then also there was an option to download the game early. So not only did I not have to go to the store, I downloaded the game out early. It was already downloaded. As soon as it hit midnight, play. Oh, shit, I'm playing. I don't have to go to the store to pick it up. I don't have to be there for a midnight release. I don't have to be standing in line. I can literally hit play at midnight, which is everyone's goal for once a game is released. You want to be the first one to play it. You want to be the first one on it. You want to be the first one to tell your friends about it. That is the excitement of brand new. Anyways, GameStop, you're wilding. You're going to die. So start changing your motto. You might want to look to more, maybe GameStop. Maybe you should do like Netflix and you should start offering games. I don't see why that isn't something. Why didn't you have a game? Why you can't hire developers? Why isn't there a game made by developers who work for GameStop? Like you can have a development team that's based off of GameStop that makes games. You guys deal with games. Like, to me, I just don't understand how someone can be in a market and not just spread themselves throughout. For instance, me, I don't just do the podcast. I also do tutorials. I also do other videos covering other things. I also do posts on Facebook. I also post maybe family things or pictures on Instagram. I have a TikTok. I do many other things. We're on LinkedIn. I think we're on LinkedIn now. We're live on LinkedIn, right? So we even do LinkedIn. Like I'm all over, right? I never wanted to put all my eggs into one basket because when my YouTube channel got taken, imagine if I didn't have a Facebook, a Twitter, an Instagram. Imagine, right? So that's why you never want to put everything in one basket. So GameStop, you need to start, you're in the gaming realm, think of something else.